Lee Clark. Down a bit of space there for Lee to get a left-footed cross in. O'Brien's in there, Sheedy's in there, and my goodness me, that was Alex Ray with an extraordinary piece of defence just when Sheedy thought that ball was falling invitingly for him.
I'm sure he was waiting on that one to drop, Brian. He would have given that some left foot stick, I can assure you.
Corner for Newcastle, a deep one, and over the top, I think again from Kilcline.
In the opening 2 or 3 minutes of the half, Brian, Newcastle got through on the break, as I said, through mainly block tackles and what have you. But they really haven't opened Millwall up all that well. Although Mick says they've been pushed back, you'd expect to be pushed back with a team with 39 points and a crowd like this.
Alex Ray, who's taken really Roberts' place on that right-hand side, so Roberts can go more central. Here's Goodman. Now can he get something here? Malcolm Allen's there, but Goodman decided to go on his own and was trying far too much. Venison got back so quickly. May. Cooper. The reliable Stevens. Cunningham. Stevens again. Playing it for Malcolm Allen, who it's given away this time though. Here's Clark now taking it forward for Newcastle. Kelly's there too, and so too is Casey Kelly. Halfway through the second half. What a victory it would be for Millwall if they could just hold this one-goal lead for another 22.5 minutes. Allen. This time it's Roberts making the break. He's done very well. Goodman's on the far side. The ball's skating off that surface, and he didn't really get a confident touch on it at all. Terrific work by Andy Roberts, though.
It was indeed. You have to admire Millwall, Brian, the way they've played. They've not been afraid, they've kept their nerve, and that was pure football that got him in there. Great cross, he really should have scored there.
Here's Roberts again, who set up that chance. Flicking it forward this time for Cunningham to make them a break from the back. There's a good cross coming in. Senechek catching it well. A little throw out, and away come Newcastle again with O'Brien. Space on the right there. Oh, well played by Andy May. Cunningham. Oh, he's given it that away though. Sheedy. Little touch forward. Bracewell there, beaten by May. May's long ball out towards Goodman. Waiting for Malcolm Allen to come up and join him. And Dawes in there as well.
I tell you, they definitely had an overload there. If Ian had kept his nerve, he would have been in. That was a very poor effort from him, really. Very good ball again over the back of Kilcline.
Cooper's header. Alex Ray. Stopped by Scott. Trying to find Kelly on the far side. Nodded down. Here's Venison. Clark dummied it, but Millwall didn't buy that dummy. It was not a very good clearance though. Howie playing it wide. O'Brien, long range shot, well wide of Keller's goal. And a goal kick for Millwall.
What they're actually doing, Brian, is they're getting so many players in there, Millwall, that when the ball is played square, they're flat in the line, and so the runs become very, very hard. And I think that's frustrating Newcastle. In the general play, I think Newcastle have got a better chance of getting in. And I think they've got to bring another player on now. He must go another route, Kevin. He's got to.
Allen. Dawes venturing forward again. There's his cross. Sheedy. Oh, that was a pretty heavy challenge there by Andy May. That's going to be a yellow card. And in the meantime, they're taking off Kevin Sheedy while this is happening, and Franz Carr is coming on for Newcastle. We'll have a look at this again, Theo. Actually, it didn't look as bad there as it did in normal speed, to be honest, but it's a yellow card for Andy May.
You have to go back to the first 5 minutes of the game, Ryan, when he made the same tackle on Paul Bracewell, and I think at that stage of the game, I don't think he really needs to do it. I think he's already sounded people out, and I feel that's an unnecessary tackle in a position that's not really dangerous at all.
Franz Carr, then, you've seen him on the left flank in place of Kevin Sheedy. Well, his pace in the later stage of the game might well be a problem. Well, here's Goodman picking himself up well, being chased by Carr and by O'Brien. That's a Newcastle throw. Scott. Kelly, no foul. May. Thought about the little pass inside the fullback, but I suppose suspected that Malcolm Allen might just have been offside. Delayed it just for a moment. It's Dawes now. Barber on the far touchline. A throw to Millwall. Now is Stephen. Carr. One pass coming. Looking to get to that byline, whipping it in, and Keller concedes the corner.
It's obvious, Brian, that if you put somebody like Franz Carr on at this stage, when players are tired in very difficult conditions, the conditions are worse than all the time, he's going to cause a problem.
He's going to be a handful now. Robert Lee. Someone get on the end of that one for Newcastle. They can't, and Millwall are coming out quickly to try and challenge O'Brien. It's Goodman who's closest to him. Finds Bracewell. Andy May there, though. Franz Carr. There he goes again, but linesman indicating a foul by Cunningham, or rather by Alex Ray. A free kick to Newcastle. It's with Carr again. Oh, he turned very well then, whipped in his cross. Cunningham was waiting for Ray to react. Linesman flagging here and has set a penalty. The linesman has indicated a penalty. That was a very, very harsh decision. Well, the Millwall players, that was entirely the linesman's decision, not the referee's. It was entirely the linesman's decision. Who's now being surrounded down, you can't see him in the picture there, but being surrounded by Millwall players. They are furious with the linesman. Theo Foley, here we are again. Look at it again.
There's no doubt about it.
Here we are again.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, Brian, that the referee, who's been absolutely marvellous, has took notice of his linesman. He was in a better position to me than the linesman was, and yet he gave the decision. And they're quite right, the Millwall lads, to be incensed with that, because he was going nowhere, and it was a very, very innocuous challenge.
Well, I'll tell you something also. Newcastle have had problems with penalties this season. I think they've missed 3. David Kelly's taking this one. He scored from 1 of his 11 goals this season, 1 from the penalty spot. And I think Malcolm Allen might be in trouble. No, the referee's decided not. But that seemed to me an extremely harsh decision indeed. Kelly with a penalty. It's 1-1.
It's a very sad way down, I think, Brian, to concede a goal. If you defended well, as they have Millwall, that's, for me, I think that's a bad way to defend it.
Penalty hammered in by Kelly for his 12th goal of the season, his 2nd from the spot, and it ties it up at 1-1 with just a quarter of an hour to go.
And it'll get warmer, Brian.
And I tell you now, there's going to be problems on the field there on, and I thought for a moment the players were getting a little hot under the collar there. The referee's calling. One decision changes the whole atmosphere within a game, doesn't it?
And he's been such a good referee, Brian. He's been outstanding for me. I think the Millwall bench might give this linesman a little bit of stick on the way along. A very, very harsh decision now.
Well, let's see how Millwall react. Stevens pumping it into the crowd. Newcastle smelling blood now. Clark, Venison. And Cooper gets that away. Comes to Lee Clark again. Venison. And again Venison. This time finding Robert Lee, hoisting it high towards Franz Carr and Kenny Cunningham behind for the Newcastle corner. These are difficult moments for Millwall now, and a real test of their temperament and of their concentration. Franz Carr with it, to Clark, to O'Brien. Millwall, everybody except one back. Got it down, it didn't quite fall for Howie, and it's Keith Stevens knocking it away up towards Malcolm Allen. A little touch by him. Alex Ray to Malcolm Allen. Good play here by Millwall. Cunningham now taking it on. Allen again. A free kick. Allen getting a little heavily involved there with Bracewell.
That's only reaction, Brian, I think, born out of frustration. I think Paul Bracewell has reacted because he felt he was challenged rather late by Malcolm Allen there, but I think it's just an unfair. Millwall possibly feel they've been cheated, and rightly so.
I don't know
they're going
why.
to have to defend now, and they've got 26,000 Geordies shouting at them.
Kelly knocked it away again. Barber getting it clear, but the whistle's gone. I don't know about cheated. I mean, the linesman obviously gave what he saw, but the thing that surprises me in those occasions is the referee has been so strong all the way through, at least didn't go and have a word with the linesman to find out. I mean, the linesman put his flag across his chest, indicating a penalty, and the referee pointed straight to the spot.
What surprises me is that he was in a better position than the linesman.
Absolutely.
It's gone.
Yes, the scoreline then, Newcastle United 1, Millwall 1. I don't want to get on the wrong side of referees, but I just, maybe someone could explain why the referee wouldn't go to a linesman, just take his word. I mean, he must have had a view, and his view was that it wasn't a penalty.
Correct.
Because he would have given it if he thought it was. Stevens nodding it back, with enough purchase on it to get back to colour. 10 minutes of the game left, 1-1 we stand. Finish it off. Alex Ray's in there as well. Into the side netting. There was a chance there.
That was a bad effort, Brian, because all he had to do was knock the ball across the goal, and there's several players coming in. Maybe he felt he could score the lad, but I didn't feel he had a chance there.
I think maybe he saw a gap on that near post, you know, because it looked to me as though Cernicek was a little off that near post. He didn't begin to catch it properly, though. Clark trying to play Kelly in. Kelly's shots, Keller's save.
I think it's the only way to have beaten this man today. I really do.
Indoors for Millwall. X-ray again. Goodman trying to get in there, might get there first. Almost made it, and it very nearly fell into the path of Malcolm Allen. Cunningham couldn't quite get there. Allen gets it back. The whistle's gone, and it's a free kick. But Goodman's speed suddenly almost unhinged, Newcastle again. There's Kenny Cunningham.
Brian, his speed will definitely unsettle Kilcline and the boy Scott on these conditions. There's no doubt about it. He has got a terrific turn of pace. He's not, as far as I'm concerned, if he could just finish a little bit when he gets in those positions, he would be lethal.
Bracewell playing it wide. Venison dinking it in. Cooper getting it away in the touch. Venison with the throw for Newcastle. Oh, great save by Keller from Clark. Well, I think if there's any doubt who the man of the match that the Moralee was going to choose today, that was a stupendous save. And Clark hit that superbly. And here come Newcastle again with Robert Lee. It's an up and under. Kelly tries to get in there. Clark, and again, Keller has saved it.
Actually,
wonderful reactions there by the young American.
every time I see him, Brian, he just gets better and better. And his handling is impeccable, even in these conditions.
This is a real nasty one, a real up and under. It might have gone anywhere. Keller really alert on his line, knocked down by Kelly, and saved again from Clark.
I'd like to be here when he scores, Clark.
Here we go again. Scott bringing it forward for Newcastle. Here's Franskar. Skipping the challenge of Ray. Finds Scott again. Now finds O'Brien. They'll have to watch him from any range. It's Lee Clark again, trying to get Venison in this time. There's the cross, Bracewell's header. And Casey Keller, the linesman's flagging in any case.
That linesman is always correct. Or most of the time.
Here we go again. He's given an offside against... Yes, David Kelly was offside. 6 minutes to go. Here's Alex Ray. Goodman's made another good break. This time Ray had just put a little too much beef into that pass. But a good throw by Cernicek, straight to Venison. He's knocked a good ball in there, but what a super game this is, you know, isn't it?
It really is. There's no doubt about it. Millwall keep their nerve. They'll hold on to what they have.
But can they keep their nerve? And it's Franskar. Andy May, good play again. Delightful play, picked up by Goodman. Superb skills there by May. Now can Goodman find a way past Scott? There he comes. There was a foul on Goodman, giving the free kick, an indirect free kick to Millwall. 5 minutes to go.
I can't hear the whistle. I realise why. I've got these earphones on.
Here taking this one. Keith Stevens in the box. Millwall taking their time. Cunningham with the cross, punched away there by Cernicek. Andy Roberts turning it into May, knocked out by Kelly, knocked back in again there towards Malcolm Allen. Now Alex Ray, who hits a good ball from distance, but not on this occasion. Cooper underneath this one. Bracewell. Getting it wide for Venison.
I suppose people watching wonder why Liam O'Brien's tipped that ball out there. The reason is simple, is that Millwall have pushed him so much that there's little where else for him to play the ball. He's trying to keep the ball in play and hit it almost towards the corner flag.
I should think also people watching Theo, particularly in South London, will have their fingers and just about everything else crossed that Millwall can hold on for another 4 minutes. Man of the match, this man here?
No hesitation. He gets better and better. I wouldn't mind being his agent, Casey Keller.
Casey Keller, man of the match, gets the bubbly. So with still 4 minutes of this Barclays First Division game to go, it's at 1-1. Tries to bring Goodman in on the far side. Andy Roberts is taking up a good position, and Malcolm Allen's in there as well. Here's Malcolm Allen. Scott getting it away to Venison. Here comes Dawes. Barber. 3 minutes left.
Time to his television's man of the match this afternoon is the Millwall goalkeeper.
Well, the fact
I didn't think that was popular, Brian.
Now let's see what Phil Barber can do for Millwall here. The cross comes in. Millwall get a corner. Off Barry Venison. Well, there's a little knot of Millwall fans in the far corner. They were the only ones to applaud the announcement of Casey Keller as our man of the match.
Hey, don't forget, I live in South London. I know where I'm better off.
Barber with the corner for Millwall. Floated gently in there. Kelly gets it away. I don't think Ray will get to that one. Out to Keith Stevens. Played in once again. Can Goodman get on the end of this? Saved by Cernicek with 2 minutes of the game left. Barber couldn't keep it in play. Newcastle will want to keep it going now. Hope that they might snatch a winner in the 90 seconds or so that remain. O'Brien plays it forward. Here's Robert Lee. Clark, another corner for Newcastle. Lee, Clark, crossed in again. Cooper, big and strong, getting that one away. Liam O'Brien, need to hold him up. Scott again, O'Brien. Little chip in there, the flag is up on the far side against Robert Lee. We're into the last minute of the game.
It's really kept everybody warm, this game, Brian.
It has. It's been a wonderful exhibition and a superb advertisement for the First Division of the Barclays League.
And what we're tending to forget, and you watching at home, is the conditions. They really are very, very cold.
Kilcline forcing his way into that situation, got the header in. Barber knocking it forward. They've just got to pass to each other now, Millwall. Not concede the ball. There's Alex Ray. No time for silly mistakes. Oh, my goodness me, and he has given it away to Venison. Up to Goodman, being hustled by Kilcline. Gets it wide again for Ray. And the canny old ball that's played right at the end of a game. Millwall are looking now just for the 1-1, because we're playing time added on at the end of 90 minutes. And a super game comes to an end. A great result for Millwall coming here against the league leaders and getting a 1-1 draw. David Kelly's controversial penalty in the second half, bringing the scores level after Jamie Moralee had put Millwall into the lead in the first half after 21 minutes. But a superb exhibition on a difficult pitch from both sides. Newcastle still streaking away, of course, at the top of the First Division. But Millwall are in there and they're chasing. And on this performance that showed great skill and great pluck, they've also got a lot to say for themselves when it comes to playoff places towards the end of the season. A quick last word from Theo Foley.
I'll be most impressed with Millwall, the fact that they kept their nerve, took the chance when it was there, withstood all the pressure, and that's the reason, as I said, that Casey Keller kept them in it. But Newcastle, Brian, the first time I've seen them, they will be a credit to any division. Very good team, very good side. smashing day. Wish everybody a happy Christmas.
And indeed from all of us. And as Mick McCarthy said, Newcastle can be caught. Well, Millwall might be one of the chasing pack that will have their eye on the possibility of catching them.
There we are, then, ones each today.
The crowd begin to disperse here at St James's Park. They maybe will be a little disappointed that their side has not picked up another 3 points, but I think they're great sports here, and they probably will say, yeah, well, Millwall gave everything they've got and showed a great deal of skill themselves. We're looking for an interview now. I hope with the man of the match, are we, Casey Keller? No? Oh, it's going to be Mick McCarthy. So let's get Mick McCarthy talking here to Matthew Lorenzo.
Mick, a controversy to that match. How did you see the penalty incident?
Well, until I see it, until one of you guys show me on television, I'm not going to comment on it, but it didn't look like a penalty for me. But, you know, manager of Millwall, I'm going to say that, aren't I? But I think I'd like to think I'd be known for one thing, that's for being honest. And if it was a penalty, I would say so. But from where I was sitting, it looked nothing like one. I think everybody's surprised. They were surprised, but the crowd give a big cheer, you know, and it does help when you've got 30,000 people shouting penalty. Until that moment, were you confident you could have defended your lead? Well, we had done, hadn't we, all the game? I mean, I know we were under pressure, and they had a few chances, but I thought we defended exceptionally well. Your away record hasn't been brilliant, just the 2 wins. This might have been a third, but it was a good result all the same. Well, I think before the game, you know, if you'd have said we're going to come to Newcastle and be 1-0 up and have the 3 points nicked off us with a penalty decision that looked dubious, like I say, until I see it, I can't really say. I would have been happy to settle for that, so I'm happy with the point. OK, Mick. Thanks very much. Pleasure, thanks.